Loops in C. Loops are used for repeated execution of a set of statements based upon some conditions. While loop. Syntax is while expression. Statements to be executed if expression is true. Counter or any statements to update the test expression. The statements inside the while block, that is the statements within these two curly brackets, will be executed repeatedly as long as the expression is true. When the expression becomes false, the program execution will exit from the while loop and continue with the rest of the statements. The statement may be used inside loop to update the test expression after each iteration. So we can use some statements to update the test expression, otherwise the while loop will go indefinitely. The flowchart of a while loop is given. If the condition is true, it will execute the statements inside the while loop and update expression. Then it will go back to checking the condition, and this will continue until the condition becomes false. When this is false, it will continue with the rest of the statements. An example of while loop. Here a character variable I is initialized to value 1. The condition inside while loop is I less than 5. Now the value of I is 1. Initially the value of I is 1. So in the first iteration it will check 1 less than 5. As this is true, it will execute the statements within these two curly brackets. That is the statements within the while loop are executed. It will print the value of I and increment the value of I. So now I is equal to 2. And it will check the condition I less than 5, that is 2 less than 5. The second iteration it will check whether 2 is less than 5. As 2 is less than 5, the statements will be executed again, and in this iteration the value of I is equal to 2 is printed. Then I is incremented to value 3 and the condition is checked I less than 5, that is 3 less than 5. It will check 3 less than 5. 3 less than 5. This is also true, so it will print the value of I equal to 3. Then it will increment I to 4. Again checks here I less than 5, that is 4 less than 5. It will check 4 less than 5. This is also true, and it will print the value of I equal to 4. Now I is incremented to 5 and it will check 5 less than 5. 5 less than 5. But this condition will return 0, or this is a false statement. So it will execute the statements after the while loop, or it will skip the statements in the while loop, or it exits the while loop and continue with the rest of the statements. Do while loop. Syntax: do within curly brackets statements to be executed if expression is true, counter or any statement to update the test expression. While expression. The statements inside the do while loop will be executed at least once, even though the test expression result is false, because the test expression is executed at the end of do while loop. That is the main difference between a do while loop and a while loop. Here the expression while expression is given at the end of the do while loop. So these statements will be executed at least one even though this expression is false. After the first iteration, the statements inside the do while loop are repeatedly executed as long as the expression is true. So after the first iteration, it will check for the condition expression here. If it is true, it will again execute the statements within the do while loop. So this process will continue until the while loop expression goes wrong. When it goes wrong, it will continue with the rest of the expressions exiting the do while loop. The statement may be used inside the loop to update the test expression after each iteration. So we can give a test expression updater inside the do while loop similar to that we used in the while loop. Flowchart of do while statement. This is a program flow. It will execute the statements inside the do while loop at least once, then it will check for the condition. If this condition is true, the statements are again executed and this will continue in a loop. This will repeatedly executed until this condition goes wrong. So when this condition is false, it will continue with the rest of the statements. Example of do while statement. Variable I is initialized to 1. The do while statement is here. So without checking this condition, it will execute this statement first. So the printf statement will print I is equal to 1. I is incremented to value 2 and now this statement is checking I is less than 5, that is 2 is less than 5 initially checked. So 2 is less than 5 is correct and the statements are again executed. Now it will print I is equal to 2. I is incremented to 3. Now it will check 3 is less than 5. 3 is less than 5 is true. So again the statements executed. Now it will print I is equal to 3 and I is incremented to 4. Now the condition is 4 is less than 5. That is also true. So again it will print I is equal to 4. Now I plus plus is 5. Now the condition is 5 is less than 5. The statement which is checked is 5 less than 5, which goes wrong. So it will exit the while loop. So it will print only up to 4. A comparison of while and do while statements. Here I is equal to 1, I is initialized to 1, do while is first used, printf printed from the do while loop. So it is not checking any condition and printing the statement. So this is printed here. But the condition given here is I less than 1. This is actually a false statement because I is initially 1, so 1 less than 1 will go wrong. But the condition is checked only at the end. So the statements are executed once. But after executing this while statement, it will exit the loop. So even though this condition is wrong, the statement is executed once. But if we do the same with a while loop, we have initialized again I to 1 and at the beginning itself the condition is checked I less than 1. That is 1 less than 1. 1 less than 1 will go wrong. So this while loop is skipped or it will go out of this loop and these statements will not be printed. So the printing happens only from the do while loop, because the do while loop will not check the condition in the beginning. For loop syntax: for initialization, condition, update, expression. These three are separated by semicolons. Within curly brackets, the statements to be executed if condition is true. So in a for loop, there are three parameters: initialization, condition, and update expression. These three are given as parameter of for loop. So this is the advantage of for loop over the other two loops. The initialization, condition, and update expression are along with the for loop. A count initialization is done at the beginning and it will be executed only once. Then the condition is checked to whether enter the loop or exit the loop. That is, if the condition is true, it will enter the loop. If the expression is false, it will exit the loop. If condition is true, the statements inside the for loop are executed and then count update expression is executed. After the condition is checked and the whole process other than initialization is repeated till the condition goes wrong. You can check the for loop flowchart. Count initialization is done at the beginning and that is done only once. Then the condition is checked. Count initialization is done at the beginning and then the condition is checked. If the condition is true, the statements inside the for loop are executed, then it will update the count. Then again the condition is checked and these statements are executed till the condition is true. When it goes wrong, the condition goes wrong, it will exit the for loop and continue with the rest of the statements. An example of for loop: a variable is declared I as in type. In the for loop, first the initialization statement is done, that is I is equal to 0. Now it will check the condition I less than 5. If this condition is true, it will execute the statements in the for loop. Here I is equal to 0 initially, so 0 less than 5 is true. As the condition is true, this statement is executed and I is printed. I is equal to 0. Now it will go to the update expression. Here an increment operation is given I++. Now I is incremented and the condition is checked again. So I less than 5 is now 1 less than 5. That is also true. So it will print the value of I again. Now I is equal to 1. Again in this way, this loop will continue. That is, now I++ will be executed and 2 less than 5 is checked and that is true. It will print the value of I is equal to 2, I is incremented to 3, condition is checked 3 less than 5, which is also true. It will print the value of I is equal to 3. Again I value is incremented 4, 4 less than 5, that is again true. Now the value of I is printed, I is equal to 4, then the value of I is incremented to 5. Now it will check the condition 5 less than 5, but that condition will go wrong. So it will exit the loop and continue with the rest of the statements. Here there are no more statements, so it will end the program.